Malachi, welcome to Plymouth, welcome to Argyle. We're sitting here on Tuesday afternoon, but Monday was a bit of a hectic day for you, I imagine. You started off, I don't know where you started the day, but you finished it down in Plymouth. Talk us through it, how it all came about?
Yeah, so basically had a few days off, and obviously I travelled down to see my brother in Nottingham, so was very hectic. So I had to go from Nottingham to Plymouth, but obviously delighted to be here.
Excellent, and that's your brother Hiram Boateng,
Yep.
who is now at Mansfield, is that right?
Yeah, that's correct. He's been at Mansfield for the last few seasons, so quite close together as family as well. So we always come and see each other as well. So it was good to see him.
Well, we remember him from a very successful loan period he had down here.
Yeah.
Did you have a chance to speak to him about the move to Argyle? I guess if you were with him at the time when it came about,
Yeah.
hopefully he said nice things about us.
Yeah, definitely had nothing positive, like anything positive. But yeah, basically positive things to say for this club and this city and the fans as well. So yeah, it was nothing but good words from what I've heard. And yeah, I can't wait to get started.
Good stuff. Well, wish him well for us. We remember him very
Yeah.
fondly. When you personally first heard of the interest
Yeah.
and managed to come down here, what went through your mind? What has made you feel like Plymouth Argyle is your next challenge in your career?
Yeah, I think obviously I followed Plymouth quite closely as well, obviously with being here as well. So I've obviously known about the city and the stadium and the fans and the club itself. So as soon as I heard it, I just wanted to come here. So it was pretty easy.
I'll certainly stop talking about him in a minute because you're very much your own man, and I don't want to make it all about Hiram. But you play in sort of similar positions. Certainly, we would look at it and say defensive midfield.
Yeah.
Are you a similar sort of player? Because obviously our fans will be familiar with what he was like. Would you
Yeah.
consider yourself similar?
I think in some ways, obviously, we started off both in the same position of like holding midfielders, a six as you call it nowadays. But yeah, I think we both like to just try and help the team and play in the middle of the pitch, basically. So I think he's happy with playing in the middle of the pitch, and likewise with me.
You're a London boy and you came through at Crystal Palace. What was the education like at a club like that? Because it's produced a lot of really good players over time. What was your footballing education like?
Yeah, but it was very good. Obviously, I learned under people like Paddy McCarthy, Patrick Vieira. So there's very good names in there, and people like James McArthur as well, who have definitely helped as well. Like good players in there, Wilfred Zaha. So there's a lot of people that you learn from at that club. A lot of big faces at that club as well. So it was good to kind of take advice from them and take it on my career.
Now, the traditional path that you might be a Crystal Palace player, might go on loan to maybe another London club in the lower divisions or somewhere on the periphery of the M25.
Yeah.
Not you, Queen's Park.
Yeah.
It's an unusual step, I think, to go from Crystal Palace to Queen's Park. But it sounds like you had a really successful year there on loan.
Yeah.
Well, tell us about first of all, how did that come about? But also, what did you learn in your first season away?